All right, guys, here is a short video on multiplying mixed fractions. We talked yesterday about just multiplying a fraction by a fraction. So if you remember that, you're just going to, for example, if I have, let's say, 3/4 times 6/11. If you look at that, I can do some canceling here. If I look at my diagonals here, I can simplify my 4 and 6, divide them both by 2, divide by 2, oops, sorry, divide by 2, oops, divide by 2, and I get 3. These don't have anything in common, so I simply multiply straight across. So 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 11 is 22, so it is 9/22. All right, so when you multiply simple fractions, you just multiply some straight across. If you can cancel, that really helps you out in the end. So today we're going to talk about if we have a mixed number. Remember, a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction. This is a mixed number. So first thing you need to do is you're going to need to change your mixed number into an improper fraction. And remember, we do that by multiplying the denominator times the whole number. So 2 times 5 is 10, and then you add the top, which would be 11, and you keep the same denominator. Okay? So you multiply the denominator times the whole number, then add the top. So that's what you would do first. Second, then you would just multiply straight across. You multiply your numerators and denominators. Now, remember, before this step, if you can, you're going to cancel if you can, because that's always going to help you out. And then, of course, if your answer is improper, which it will be, you need to change it to a mixed number. So this is all in your notes. So here is your first problem. So do this one with me. It's in your notes. So let's just follow step by step up here. Change to a mixed number. So we're going to change. So 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. Keep the same denominator. So write that down. Then times, do the same thing. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9/4. Okay? Step 2 says to multiply the numerators and the denominators. But first, of course, I want to see if I can cancel. So look at my numerators and denominators. Nothing here, nothing here. But if I look at my diagonals, do you notice 3 and 9? Okay, I can divide them both by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then 5 and 4 don't have anything in common, so I can multiply straight across. So 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times 4 is 4. Now, like it said, your answer is probably going to be improper, so I need to turn it back to a mixed number. Remember, I'm going to simply divide. So 4 goes into 15 3 times, and there's 3 left over. So bring my remainder on top and keep that same denominator. So my answer would be 3 3/4. Okay? What I do not want you to do is simply multiply the whole numbers and then multiply the fractions. That is not how you do it. Okay? This is the most important step here. You got to change them to mixed numbers first. All right? Okay, so we have another one there. This is on your notes again. We're still going to do this one together. Okay, so why don't you change them to improper? Pause the video, change them improper, and see if you at least get that step. Okay, pause the video. All right, check it. Did you at least get this far? Okay, so now let's see if we can do any canceling. Do you notice anything? Okay, hopefully you looked at your diagonals here, my 2 and 8. I can divide them both by 2. So if I divide by 2, I get 1. Divide by 2, and I get 4. If you notice here, they don't have anything in common. So now I just simply multiply straight across. So 13 times 4, that's 52. 1 times 3 is 3. Again, that is improper, so I need to divide. 3 goes into 5 one time. Bring down my 2. 3 goes into 22 7 times. And there's 1 left over. So bring my remainder on top. keep the same denominator. Okay? All right, now you've got some empty space there on your notes. You should have a little bit of room there. Hopefully you didn't take up all that space. This is not your exit slip. This is something you're going to try on your own. So you've got 2 problems. Pause this video and come back. Okay, pause the video and come back with your answer and check your work. All right, check your answers here. See how you did. Okay, if you got the answer wrong, at least look and see in my answer how I got some things. Okay. If you're having problems with canceling, ask me about it. Okay. One of the things, canceling does make it very easy. However, if you're still having difficulty with your multiplication facts, then it's not going to be so easy for you. Okay. You might have to use your multiplication chart quite a bit. Okay. All right. So you have 4 problems on your exit slip. These are the problems I'm going to be looking for. So again, if you're still having some problems, make sure you ask me. Okay. Have a great day, kids.